purest in the game, ready to ignite. Put up a fight, gonna leave them all in fright. Playing Magic the Gathering on a Saturday night. Summoning creatures, casting spells with all his might. Sipping on more coffee to stay awake and bright. The caffeine rush fueling his creativity inside. Got a YouTube channel where he's shining so bright. MTG3, the silver takes flight. He's a lyrical beast, spitting fire with every bite. Rap metal flow, pounding beats to insight. No one can stop him, he's on a meteoric height. Super fast, flawless, the champion of the fight.
Good morning, hope you're up. Enjoy that coffee in your cup. Good morning from the shelf. Super fast, tortoise does so well. Sit back, relax, time to chillax. Face the facts, morning coffee show intact. Let's enjoy the show, let's enjoy the flow. Morning coffee is the best. Chat with friends, we are blessed. Drink to the mood, coffee for every dude. Have fun, enjoy the show. Let this channel grow. Let's enjoy the show. Morning coffee is the best. Chat with friends, we are blessed. Drink to the mood, coffee for every dude.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
Wow.
Yeah, something.
Well, today is brought to you by Hillbilly from the Mechanical Echo Void.
That's funny.
He's trying. He really is trying today, guys.
Yeah, he's a little comedic actor of the day who's trying to fix his voice changing module because it's got stuck. But we allow it. It's funny. It's cool. We love Hillbilly. We missed a stream earlier today. He didn't stream Arena. I thought the world was ending, so I had to look outside to see if the sky was cracked or something.
Yo, same.
Mm-hmm. Oh, anyways, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the show. Some fast forward. How are you doing today, Tibalt?
Doing okay. Glad to be here.
Yeah, you made it.
I made it.
Yeah.
I didn't hear anybody chanting chaos today, so I didn't know to show up.
Oh, there's plenty of chaos happening today.
Oh, there was, definitely.
Oh, yeah.
I think the chaos was taking priority over us being able to chant chaos. So
Yeah, it's just happening. It wasn't chanting. It was just happening.
Just happened. Okay.
Yeah. Like Hillbilly's been fighting this voice mod thing.
Because he plays too much Arena, maybe.
Alrighty.
Oh,
there you
There
go.
we go.
There we
there's the
go.
sweet hillbilly voice that we've been looking for.
There's the hillbilly voice we needed.
Hillbilly. All you
Finally.
had to do is unplug your mic or something.
No, I had to uninstall the program, unplug my mic, plug it back up. And
All right.
I finally got it.
No
All
more
right.
squirrel voice, though. Oh, no.
All I think you need to do is turn up your gain just a tad bit.
All right, how's that?
That's a lot better. You're sounding pretty flush.
All right.
All right. Mugenfool, how are you doing today?
I'm doing good. Hopefully that big sleeper rub I used will help my heavy breathing.
Yeah. Heavy breathing.
I'm having a better time breathing through it.
Thinking
Just
of
to let you know.
nasal allergies and stuff. Hellwheeler, how you doing with those cats?
I'm doing good, you know. Lupin was really enjoying playing with me yesterday while I was trying to do my stream. Kept having
Oh,
a
yeah?
tail all over the place, you know. I'm trying to walk forwards and things, and then she sits on my hand.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, guys. I know we're kind of like spinning in a circle or whatever here. It's not very interesting gameplay, but I'm trying to get my hand back to control the controller.
Yeah, cat's like, you don't need this. Well, I'll take it for you. There you go.
But she's not very good at using the controller herself. Otherwise, I'd let her play the game.
You say you should be more interested in the mouse, but
That's nice. That's right. The mouse. You know,
Hey,
funny
joke.
thing is when the mouse was being invented, it was actually not called a mouse, but a turtle.
Oh, that's
Turtle?
interesting.
You
Yeah,
almost
they were-
had the PC accessory that you use every day named after you.
Yeah. Well, I'd be named after it. So, no, I'd be named after me because I was born first. But yeah, when they were first creating the mouse, they were calling it a turtle.
Huh.
But it had the long cord, and it looked like a rat tail, so they called it a mouse instead.
Yeah.
I mean, mouse does make sense,
Mhm.
unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you have a wireless one, then it's not really a mouse. Makes sense.
Yeah, wireless
That's
one should be called a turtle. They should have called the
Yeah.
wireless mouse a turtle just because. It's a turtle. I've been awesome.
Turtle.
Turtle. Are you turtle enough for the turtle club?
You see, you get it.
Mhm.
You get me.
That's right. And thinking of creepy and odd things, KJ, how are you doing?
Oh, I'm all right. Would you like a Happy Meal with that? Oh, hello.
Hello.
Hello, it's me you're looking for.
All right. Let's see. It's good. It's good. And Hillbilly is finally back. Whoop, whoop.
Yeah, I didn't slip in today instead of streaming because I needed some sleep. I need to catch up on some much needed sleep.
Sleep.
Yeah.
Sleep is overrated.
When no one saw you streaming, this is what went through our brain.
Armageddon! Annihilation! White hot tentacles of doom spit fire! Venom! Screeching! Help me! Help me! Help me! Help me! Ruination! Devastation! Apocalypse now! Now!
Yeah, I woke up early this morning as usual, drank me a cup of coffee, then went back to bed.
Don't underestimate the power of Hillbilly going to sleep. Coffee won't even wake him up.
That's right. I'm on my second cup. It'll wake me up now.
Woo-woo. Yeah. Look at you. Y'all looking fine there. Pretty good. You guys have a good morning?
Mhm.
Like I don't know how late in the day Tibalt messaged me, but I got a message this morning saying, "Hey, you streaming on Friday?" I'm looking at the time like it is Friday. You must have sent this while I was sleeping.
It was only 12:30 here. So what? 2:30 your time, maybe something like that.
Well, wait, are you in Cali or Arizona?
California.
Well, that's right. So 12:30 your time would have been 11:30 my time. No,
10:30.
30.
You're 2 hours behind us.
No. Cali is 2 hours behind me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. So 12. So yeah. So I was asleep, dead asleep by then. Took my medications
How
and everything.
dare you not be on the computer waiting for every message that I send you?
Well, there's this thing called life, and it takes the precedence over
It
things.
Absolutely does. Yes, yes, it does.
like having to go to like kids don't understand today. When you grow up, you have a bedtime. You might not like it. You might not like having a bedtime now, kids. But when you grow up, you have a bedtime and you have to abide by it. That's why your parents tell you to go to sleep at a certain time. They understand the need to sleep. No one understands that more than Hillbilly today.
Mm-hmm.
If I stay up, my body starts telling me it's time to go to bed.
Mhm.
I can't stay up all night like I used to.
Right. Sleep is important. Naps are important. Like you, if you're one of those people who are refusing naps, smack yourself and go back to bed.
Okay, I'll see you guys later then.
Right. You know, you're
Just
like, I could have had a
kidding,
nap. Bedtime. How's everybody in Chatland doing over there? Chatland. I think we got some viewers, but no one chatting right now. Whoop, whoop. Chat.
Be right back. I'm being called.
Be called, summoned like a magic card. All right. But, thinking of creepy things and whatnot, KJ created something today. I don't know why he had to be so crazy, but look what this. It's the ultimate proof. kjcowboydan is not our world. Not of our world.
This
Ooh.
picture is literally like mentally scarring my brain. Like
Yeah.
I'm never gonna remove that from my mind.
Kind of
I just
reminds me.
can't
Wow.
see it anymore.
Kind of reminds me of like a Funko Pop Chucky doll, you know, because the Funko Pop never gets things correct. They have the big black eyes and stuff. Just like KJ Cowboy Dan's a Funko Pop.
Yep.
But
And it kind of looks like someone's already tried to get rid of him or thrown something at him. He's got a great big bulge on the top of his head.
I was just about to bring that up. He has like half a hat on his head, and there's like a bulging red.
I mean, what is
cherry
this?
on
Is this
top.
a pimple or is somebody put a tomato on top of him? Like it's a bit of relish?
Mhm.
Got carried away
Kinda
playing croquet,
sandwich?
maybe.
Right.
Well, I don't know. Maybe they changed the rules. The croquet ball has to go in the jar.
Nice.
Right. Oh my lord. You know what
That's
comes
pretty
to
cool.
mind?
How did you do that?
Oh, I found I've been playing with AI tools lately, trying to learn things so that way people don't have to. And I'm going to do some AI content here in the next couple of weeks. I'm trying to find some fun AI tools like art programs, video editing, things that people can use to clip their videos and instead of having to rewatch their episodes all over again just to find a clip, and also maybe even help people get assets that they can't afford, because a lot of streamers out there, they can't afford to go and invest in products. So if we learn the tools that are available for us, then we'll have access to a lot more that we can use.
For sure.
And so I've been learning AI art and AI tools and AI music and AI editing and
Mhm.
you know.
You know what this picture reminds me of? So the good guys dressed in black, remember that, just in case we ever come face to face and make contact. The title held by me, the MIB, means what you think you saw, you didn't see. So don't blink. Be the what there is or is now gone. Black suits with the black gray bands on. Walk in shadow, move into silence, guard against the extraterrestrial violence. If you know,
Wow.
that's
Wow.
because
I think
black.
I think everybody needs to give a little coffee shop clap for that, because well, let's put it on.
I was reading
Aliens.
Google. I was reading Google.
Oh, you cheated. I was all impressed you had that memorized.
My dude, I can't even sing a song straight for my life. Hello, Man of Monk. Whoa, whoa.
Something on the monk.
Man of
Man of
Monk.
Monk.
Yeah, dude. When I sing songs, my wife gets mad at me because I don't sing them quite correct, and she gets stuck in her head because she has to correct it in her head. She's
Hey,
like,
we need a karaoke night sometime where we all sing karaoke together. I'd be interested to sing what T-Bot sings.
Oh my.
I don't know, but thank goodness my sweet, sweet eyes have been saved, and we have the glorious, true head in the jar back.
you know what the bald song would be? Let the bodies hit the floor.
There you go.
I'd love to hear that from him.
Or maybe, Mr. Sunshine from Yellow, Or Mr. Blue Sky. There we go.
Right? Or maybe Weird Al's take on Like a Surgeon for the very first time.
More likely, it would just be his Dare to Be Stupid.
That's
I
a
thought
good
it'd be
song.
I'd also on Jeopardy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Weird Al.
Ooh,
Albuquerque.
Albuquerque. That's that coach's magic. Sleep is overrated. If you sleep 8 hours a day, you sleep 1/3 of your life away.
Fair
Yep.
enough, but you need it.
You need it.
Especially
need
when you need it.
Some people are weird. Some people sleep like 6 hours a day, and they're like up and bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. I
Kinda
sleep
like
10,
me, but
I sleep 10 hours a day, and I feel like I'm bright-eyed, bushy-tailed. You wake me up in 8 hours, I'm like, what the heck happened? Did I get enough sleep?
Usually it's 4 hours for me, but it's catching up on me.
I know. Just give me like 4 little 3-hour naps throughout the day. That would work.
Fair enough to me.
Or 2 decent naps. 6 hours each.
Remember, just remember, if you're in trouble and you need help, call Men in Black. Well, the Men in Black. I'm kidding. You can't call the Men in Black because they show up when you're not ready. Minimum, it's like 4.5 hours, 5 max. Jeez.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
That's about like me most of the days.
Ooh.
I'll stay up to about 2 o'clock and get up at 7.
Talk about sleep deprivation. I mean, come on. I'm the kind of person who, like, when I was a kid, my siblings would get mad at me because on Christmas sleep in, then wake up bright-eyed early in the morning to open up Christmas gifts.
That's good old tortoise.
They get so mad. Like, they get so mad. They're like, wake up, come on. It's like we wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning for school. We're not that energized, right? It's 6 in the morning. You wake up for school and you're like dragging your feet. But on Christmas Day, your siblings are like, we're full pumped energy. It's time for Christmas gifts. Let's see what we got. And I'm like, dude, on a regular day, you'd want to sleep in. Let's just sleep in. Do that. That's a Christmas gift.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But nope. Ah.
See, that's why our Christmas starts at midnight, because then you have your Christmas and then you can sleep for the rest of the day.
Yeah, fair enough.
No issue of this waking up early malarkey.
It's kind of strange. Boxing Day, right? Boxing Day, because from what I understand, you got Christmas where you open the gifts, but you really don't open the gifts after the gifts are open. Like, you don't play with them. That's why you have Boxing Day, so you can like play with the gifts. Have a good time with playing with your projects or whatever you got for Christmas. Like, why don't we have that in America? But I don't know, because Christmas Day.
I don't know if Boxing Day was created just to have another bank holiday or something.
Maybe because like I was watching some Europeans do Boxing Day, and that's when everybody got to play with their gifts. Was on Boxing Day. Christmas Day is all about the family. You open gifts on Christmas Day, but you don't play with them. You spend the time with your family, right? Mm-hmm. Boxing Day is the day you get off to play with your gifts, which, man, I wish we got that in America. I mean, come on. America, catch up. I want a Boxing Day for every holiday. Boxing Day after Christmas, Boxing Day after Valentine's,
I mean, it also gives us a whole day to be able to properly digest our food as well. You don't have to worry about waking up and going to do stuff on this really full stomach that you still had from stuffing yourself the previous day.
Oh, yeah.
It's a day to be like Snorlax and just not move.
I gotta find a pokey flute to wake you up.
Doodaloo, doodaloo.
Yeah, that pretty much sounds about accurate.
Accurate to the games, at least.
Wow. I don't know. All I know is like we need a Magic the Gathering day and a Magic the Gathering Boxing Day, where you have a day where you open nothing but Magic, and you have a day where you play nothing but Magic.
Yep.
Hosted by Tibalt.
Sounds like a good idea to me.
All right. Don't forget, everybody, tonight's Friday, so we're going to do F&M tonight. We're going to play some Magic the Gathering tonight. We're going to try to get a game going on. Whoop, whoop. Rock on. Yeah. All right. I don't know who's all interested in playing, but I'm just reminding you of the advertisement. It's shilling for myself. But anyways, now it's time we head to the bumper.
You are watching Super Fast Tortoise.
Put up a fight, gonna leave them all in fright. Playing Magic the Gathering on a Saturday night. Summoning creatures, casting spells with all his might. Sipping on more coffee to stay awake and bright.
Look, we made it this far. Thus far, we made it. We traversed a good distance from the beginning of the show. 19 minutes has gone by talking about sleep gnats and Boxing Day. And in America, Boxing Day would literally be like people punching each other in the face.
In this corner, the Magic Theater Hilly. In that corner, Tibalts apprentice.
It's a multi-purpose day, you know. You use it for being a Snorlax, use it for boxing, use it for playing with toys. It's a day to do as you need with after Christmas.
There you go.
I'm thinking of Christmas. We need to get to the next segment of the show, which Hillbilly knows the segment of the show. Hillbilly, what's the next segment of the show?
Well, that is the card of the day.
You don't need a word.
Of the day.
I saw this card, and I actually thought of a Tibalt when I saw this card. I'm like, what? This is a Tibalt kind of card. Like, maybe his wife would put this in a deck, in an unblockable deck. You know? 1 green enchant creature, so it's an aura. Whenever an enchanted creature deals combat damage to a player, you may search your library for a basic land card and put that onto the battlefield tapped and shuffle your library.
Nice.
I didn't know this card existed until I looked it up.
I would like
Very
this
nice.
myself. I would like this card
Mhm.
better if it was just a regular enchantment.
Oh, that'd kind of be busted if whenever a creature dealt combat damage, you search your library for a basic land card.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Or if they rewarded it, so if you do combat damage this turn, you get to search your library for a basic land card.
Right.
That'd be less broken. But this is still pretty good. I mean, come on. You put this on something like Invisible Stalker, which is hexproof unblockable. You're guaranteed to do 1 damage and search your library for a land, wrapping up once each turn. That's pretty solid.
Mhm. I do like this card myself, and I would run this card, even though it is enchanted creature.
Right? Right. It's an old school card. I want a foil copy of this card for some reason. I don't know why. Foil copy is probably expensive because it's from Onslaught, but holy cow.
So this would help my manifest deck real good.
Mm-hmm.
I play it. I have
Manifesting.
this, yep, I have this on a creature. I have my commander out. I play my land. I manifest dread. I attack with the creature that this is attached to. Do combat damage. Boom! I get to flip whatever I got. I'll flip whatever I got manifested over.
The other thing is a lot of people play even simple stuff like Rogue's Passage.
Mm-hmm.
So any creature could be sure to get through and get you that land.
Yep.
Right.
So that would be handy.
It's a spicy little uncommon. I don't think this is on the reserve list. I could be wrong, but this would be a card that I would like to see reprinted.
Yeah, me too.
You know, or a card effect like it. You know, like what if they made a blue-green card? Right? What if they made a blue-green card?
Oh.
You know, like where it made the creature unblockable, and when it dealt combat damage, you search your library for a basic line card.
Mm-hmm. And there are some creatures out there that are unblockable.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Pretty spicy.
Yep. Nice.
And I'm like, I thought this was for this is what coffee is for. That's right. His name's from Scourge. Thank you, Madam Monk. Scourge. Woo, woo. That's just where this is from. All right.
Ah, cool.
Because it was on the list. Right. It's hard to know what's on the list anymore.
Yeah.
All right. Now let's get to some pictures of the day. Whoa. First picture. Boom. The look on my face when I wake up early and I haven't had my coffee yet. This is how I felt this morning. I woke up I even woke up on time and I'm like, I'm tired. No wonder why I've been sleeping in. I don't know why I've been sleeping in. I've been going to bed on time. Man, I woke up. I'm like, I got to move and get some energy through me, get some coffee going. And I did get some coffee going. Whoop, whoop. Man, it took me a bit to get out of this funk. That's right. And the next picture. So this is what happens when you don't get enough coffee. You turn from a cute mogwai into a rowdy gremlin.
Gizmo and Stripe.
That's right. The fact you remembered their names is pretty impressive.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And apparently they're making a third movie this year.
Wow.
Third installment. Which
Well, they
means
made a prequel. They made a prequel series before, so why not give it a sequel after you make a prequel series?
I never heard of the prequel series. Is it a cartoon or something?
Well, they do have a cartoon as well. They have a cartoon, and they also have a live action sequel series. And I believe that they did a prequel as well. But in the sequel series that they did, the kid is growing up.
Right.
Yeah, the prequel starts in like 1920 and stuff. Let me see if I can get some more information on it.
1920s. All right. While you do that, next picture. Sometimes C is for coffee.
No.
I can't do the voice. Sometimes C is for coffee. Try
That's
it.
pretty good.
Okay,
Are we
so
sure sometimes? Are we not? Are we not? We're not sure it's most of the time.
C for coffee.
That's right. For me, C's for coffee most of the time. You know, I don't have cookies a lot, so coffee's C's coffee and C's for coffee here, but C's for cookies sometimes.
C for coffee, C for cookies.
C is for coffee. That's good enough for me.
okay, so yeah, it has 2 seasons so far, and it came out May 23rd, 2023 is the prequel series.
Oh, was that like on Apple TV or something?
It's on Max Original.
Oh, Max. I should look that up. I'll talk to the wife about it. Say, hey, let's look this up. I heard about this because we have Max, I believe. I could be wrong. Oh, wait, no. Max is HBO, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't have it. Someone's popular today.
Not me.
On my end, but
And from Manamonk, we got this estranged little cat that looks like it popped out of a deranged Dr. Seuss book.
here we go again. I mean, good morning.
Manamonk sending us some fun pictures. See, he likes getting the shout outs. He likes being shouted out. He sends pictures. And he's like, I want my name on the show. I'm popular.
Monk, please let this poor kitty have some coffee. You give it a mug of coffee, and I'm pretty sure it will round up and become the super fluffiest kitty ever.
Well, what's in his hand? Stress and anguish or a cup of coffee? What the heck? I don't think someone's on the right mic.
What was that?
Someone just hit a vape.
No. Okay.
Oh, it's funny. Like all of a sudden things went quiet and we hear. All right. Let's check it
I
out.
thought it was just that white cat hissing at me. You know. I'm like, wow, this meme came with the sound effect. I didn't see that on the Discord.
4D, nice.
Actually, it probably did come with that dang on sound effect. Dang, Blake.
That's funny. It's funny. Manamonk, he says he's my spirit animal or demon cat. One of the two. It's one. That's right. Meow, meow. All right. And now with that, if you guys have a picture of the day, anybody out there who's watching and you're part of Discord, you can share your pictures of the day on Discord and get a shout out. I mean, wouldn't it be cool if we had a whole episode where every picture of the day that we had was shout out to someone? That'd be neat.
Yep. It had those dang on sound effects to them also.
Right. No, the sound effects. That's right. Oh, but check it out. Now we're going to go to the question of the day, which I believe I didn't upload. Boop, 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 boop. I didn't upload it. This is me today. Ta-da. Ta-da. This is how slow I'm working. Then here we get to the 5th hour. You're like, oh, Time to actually do stuff. He's going for the distance. He's going for speed. That's me today. All right. Now, here we get to the
Presented by Discord, we have the question of the day.
The question today was brought to you by yours truly. Let's see what I asked.
Super Fast Tortoise here with the question of the day. The question of the day is, what magic card will you not play? What's a magic card you will not buy? Bum, bum, bum. I want to know.
I got a good answer for that.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, Black Lotus, simply because I can't afford it.
That's right. Ooh, what's a card you would not play?
One card I will not play is a card called, it's a blue card called Miscast. It's useless. Counter target spell, counter target spell at one cost. There ain't many out there that I think it's target instant or sorcery with mana cost of 1, and it's useless.
Wait, miscast?
Yep.
Let's
I believe
see.
that's the right. I believe that's the right name for the card.
Counter target instant or sorcery spell unless it's controlled pays 3.
Oh, unless it pays 3. Okay.
I don't think that's the right card. Heck, I
That's
can't
how-
remember the name of the card.
Well, that one. I mean, come on, you're potentially counter spelling a board wipe there.
Yeah, I'd have to check. I'll have to look it up the card up to be able to answer this question.
Yeah. All right. Mugenfool.
Yeah.
Like, can you pull your microphone away from your mouth a little, please?
Like this?
Yeah. Thank
Okay,
you.
there. Sorry about that.
I appreciate it. All right. Let's see.
I generally avoid anything with Teferi in it.
What?
Just because I've been burned by Teferi effects so often and they just irritate me so much. Has nothing to do with the character or anything like that. It's just what he does. The bounce effects, the time manipulation. It drives me nuts. So I just generally tend to avoid any Teferis.
Interesting. Teferi has some powerful cards. I get that.
They're super powerful. They're just super irritating. So I'll play all kinds of other irritating things, but for whatever, Teferi just rubs me the wrong way. I've lost to him too many times in arena. I guess that's it.
Too many times.
You know, for some reason, I've been avoiding the Tooth Fairy as well since I'm about 13. Is this the same fairy, the Tooth Fairy?
This is a slightly different Teferi.
So this one doesn't leave dollar bills under your pillow. Okay, I got you.
No. He takes away your things and makes your bank account empty. He makes your money disappear. He goes back to before you earned it.
Nice. I'm trying to think of a card I'd never play with, but I'm like looking up cards right now, and I'm like, I'd play that card in this situation. I'd play that card in this situation.
Is there like a board wipe or a mechanic that you would avoid? Like, what about goading or something? Is there something like that you wouldn't? A card that you would avoid?
The cards I typically would avoid would be battles. I don't like battles.
Minor Misstep is the card I was thinking about.
Oh, minor misstep. Yeah, you don't play Legacy to care about that.
Right. But
Yeah.
Minor Misstep is a card I do not like, and I will never play it because it's useless.
Yeah, minor misstep and mental misstep. Because minor missteps is a rendition of mental misstep. They're really good in Legacy.
Yep. Minor Misstep is 1 blue, instant, counter target spell with mana value 1 or less.
You can counter a soul ring.
You can counter a sword of plowshares.
Yeah.
Yeah. But in standards wise, it's useless.
Counter those. You can use it to counter those. Line Royales. Boom.
Yeah, that's about it, though.
So look, there's a cup of coffee in his hands and a little treat.
I just got served in the best way possible.
I was about to say, that's not always words you want to hear.
No, it isn't.
Yep.
But in this case, a nice cup of coffee and a breakfast burrito. Wow, that's
When's the court date?
yeah, Hakes. Awesome.
That's funny. That's funny.
I need no court date so I can go up there and tell them to lock you up forever.
For crimes against arena.
Crimes against arena.
Crimes against arena, crimes against people, all that dang on chaos in the brain. You need to be locked
Lord
up.
wipes too many times, you name it.
Yep.
I seen Tabal play arena. He says arena is not real magic. And I scoffed at him and says, it's real magic. It doesn't appear out of nowhere, thin air for nothing. Like magically appears right there. Magically appears.
I'll have you know that that discussion continued well into the night last night between my wife and I. Not only in the comment section, you guys came in on the last video and gave me some comments, so I appreciate that. Luckily, I didn't draw a whole bunch of negs. I thought I would get a bunch of negs out of that. That was fine. But my wife and I spent way too long talking about that with me saying it's not magic. And she's like, you can't compare the two. They're the same.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's funny. It's a good thing you brought up discussion. Minimux says, I removed Imprisoned by the Moon from all decks. I don't like it when my commander is taken away, so I shouldn't play it either.
Very good point.
This is a very nice, gentlemanly way to play. I like that. You know, you don't want this happening to you, so you don't do it to other people.
Well, they get this one creature. They get this one creature that's coming out, and it can steal your opponent's creature.
Yeah,
that's going to be pretty good, I think. So it's probably about like that in Prison by the Moon.
You should have met me back in the old days of Magic. Like the old days of my Magic, stealing creatures was my jam. I'd play control Magic. I'd play
Control Artifact.
Confiscate.
Nice.
I wish I had a control artifact, but I didn't have it. But I'd play the infect one. I can't think of it. Corrupted Conscience. Yeah, Corrupted Conscience. I'd play all the still I could, because I figured if I couldn't afford the money to play all the good creatures, I'd steal other people's creatures.
I'll play yours. Absolutely.
That's right.
There we go. See, we got more in common than we even thought.
That's right.
And as far as the Imprisoned by the Moon, I don't play Imprisoned by the Moon, but I do play Ixodron.
Yeah.
Is that the one that flips everybody's thing? Yeah.
Yeah, flips. It flips. Flippity flip flips.
Flips all creatures and then gets a buff to be whatever XX.
Yeah, it gets power and toughness equal to all face down creatures, which ironically is actually decent against Hillbilly in his deck.
Say what?
I might have to order some more of those cards.
I got a copy of it. Ixodron is a creature that when it enters the battlefield, it turns all creatures face down on the battlefield, and its power and toughness is equal to the amount of face down creatures on the battlefield. So ironically, it's good against your deck because you pump down all these creatures face down.
Yeah.
What is that? Yeah, you shouldn't be giving them more lands, but instead destroying all lands. Whoa. Armageddon. Kevin G. I'm at amongst like hello. And Kevin G, hello. Kevin G. Okay. With all that said, we're going to get to this bumper.
Don't forget to like this video and subscribe.
Moves the strategies and the flares. Super fast quarters. He's running the show. The crowd goes wild wherever he goes.
All right. Now we're going to get into the topic of the day. The topic of the day. So things we want more in MTG play boosters, right? Play boosters. And I have like a little bit of a monologue to go here because monologues, they rock. So things we want in MTG, we want more cards in play booster boxes. We want better quality and better quantity boxes. The downtick in play booster boxes is a massive blow to my brain. Why less? They're not charging us less for the box. Why the change? We went from 36 packs minus 6 packs down to 30 packs a box. Why the change? Why the difference? We don't see the reason behind this change. There is a change. Optics look weird, kind of bad with the shrinkflation, and no verbal reason for why the box is being changed to the public. What is up? And play boosters are seeing a hit in this. What's going on? I mean,
money.
Yeah, I know I'm toxic. I hear it all the time for loving LD. Yeah, LD. Better run, MetaMonk. Have a good day. Have a good one.
Well, what I want is what they took away. I want my 6 packs back.
Yeah. They're like, I checked on, like, before I did the show, went on Amazon.com, checked the price of a play booster box, and it's not less than a play booster box was. It's $150 for 30 packs instead of 36.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, what's going on? What's the deal? Like, they said they didn't change the price of the packs, but I guess they didn't change the price of the product of a box.
Don't make no sense there, dang. Like, I mean, it's money.
No, look, it's weird. Like, it can't be. Oh, the 36 packs are uneven. 30 and 36 are even. It's not like an odd number. But why less?
Exactly.
I mean, 36 packs is perfect for an 8-table draft.
Yep, now it's going to be kind of hard to draft, you think, by them shrinking the amounts packs that you get now.
Well, so an 8-person draft is less than a box, but with a 36-pack draft box or play booster box, you got everybody drafting plus prize support in the box, and you charge 8 players to split a box, play the game, and winners get the packs out of the box. Mm-hmm. Now they're kind of screwing people out of that.
Now you got to buy 2 boxes.
2 boxes,
and then when you do it again, you got to buy another box.
Yep.
Yeah, I think it is purely a profit type thing situation because they can save on their packaging. They can get maybe more boxes into about the similar area, and they can get more money for less cards. So it makes sense for them. It would be different if they guaranteed us maybe better products in there, though. I realize it's a randomized game. It's supposed to be a lottery type system where where you are kind of playing the lottery. You're trying to get, good stuff in the box. But if they gave us more or gave us an explanation even, but again, they're not here to please us. They're here to make money.
Right.
See, but this thing's been happening with everything for years now. You've got our chocolate bars are staying the same price, but they're shrinking. They're just enough so that they think, they won't notice, but everything's shrinking but staying the same. It's just obviously the first started now coming to Magic, but
the thing
that's
is
the way that a company seems to find the best way to increase their profit and not annoy us, I think.
Well, I think there should be more transparency in this decision, like why are they doing it?
Right. Now, I understand that they're doing it to probably try to save space in that box so I can ship more extra box or 2. But yet still, why can't you just make the box just a tad bit bigger and just leave the dang gone packs alone? Let us keep our 36 packs.
That was the winning comment there. You hear the buzzer? Yeah.
Winner, chicken dinner.
Right. So, but seriously though, like behooves my brain that they didn't drop the price. Like if they had to go 6 packs, they could drop the price. If the price of the pack's not changing, why is the box price staying the same?
Yep. Now if they dropped the price, I'd be fine.
Right. So the Coach's Magic says, I believe you get more chances at rares and mythics per pack. So you probably just get as many or more rares and mythics, but less packs. So that's jank, basically. Seems fine to me. That's not a horrible way to look at it.
True.
Yeah.
But think about how many junk rares and how many junk mythics there are also.
Wow.
Yeah,
Just
fair.
because you get a mythic in the box doesn't mean it's a good mythic.
Right.
Right.
I mean, that goes back to R&D. That's something else that they've cut corners on. I feel like, too, as far as the design stuff. I mean, I don't necessarily blame anybody that works at Wizards, but I think their taskmasters are pushing them to do stuff and things are sliding through the cracks.
Right. Coach's Magic says set boosters had 30 packs as well. This eliminated draft boosters and set boosters and combined them into one. Right. And there were set boosters, draft boosters, made into play boosters with 36 packs. 36 packs seem to be doing well. Why the drop? Why the change? Like, I get where you're going with, but hey, maybe they're saying if we take out 6 packs, it'll be harder to collect all the cards in a box, so people have to buy more boxes.
Plus, if you're doing a draft, like in a place, those just eliminates 2 players unless you have to buy another box to draft with.
So I pulled up this Amazon image to show you. I wasn't BSing. I looked up the price of the box. Now, like there's a 6% discount on this box, which ain't too heavy, but it's still $150.
Yep. I mean, I'd rather pay $150 for 36 packs than just 30 packs. But yeah, I understand that what they're doing, but they still should be transparent about it. Because I know they got to make money and all that, but they still should lower that price down more than that, just because it's 30 packs.
Right.
I mean, and it's not that hard to do. I mean, you just take the price of the pack and add all that together, and then there's your price. But no.
Coach's Magic says still gives enough packs for 8-person drafts with price support. Well, it gives enough packs for a draft, but it gives less packs for the price support that you're paying. 36 packs for the same price. There's a better price support. Now it's less better price support. Now, how will that mentally affect people who want to play the game? I do not know, but it feels a little bit shystery. And I think the shops who do the drafts, that they shouldn't have to feel like they have to improve the price support at all.
Exactly.
The other thing too, looking at this as a bigger picture and as a whole, and I've heard other people say this too and stuff, but it's the fact that first of all, they hoisted off on us a product that we didn't want necessarily. I mean, the draft boosters were just fine, but then they give us the other boosters with less on it. And then now years later, they're cutting it into a different product. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Right.
Because everything was fine before. There was no need, but they thought they could make more money by selling this other product. When that didn't work out, they're like, okay, well, how can we keep this? We're going to give them less stuff, and we're just going to go back to selling things for the same price and just give them less stuff. That's how it feels.
Right.
Yep.
Right. Like when I first heard this news a long time ago, the way I understood it, this is why it behooved me when I looked it up, is that they were like, the way I understood it, that the price of the pack wasn't changing. So I assumed the price of the box would fluctuate to the price of the packs type thing. But it didn't. It did not.
Yeah, you'd think it would. The price of the box would change. Automatically, I thought the box was going to get cheaper since they took 6 packs from us.
Right. It's what it feels like it would be. Coach says, I like the change, I guess. That's fine. It says it seems fine to me, and it enhances the doled down draft boosters. Good. Yeah.
I can honestly see where Coach is coming from on that, because with the simple fact, less packs, more of a chance of pulling what you want to pull, but yet still, I want my money's worth.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Money's worth. Oh, what we want, what we felt like was our money's worth, right?
Right.
36
Right.
pounds.
Right.
Exactly.
Right. That's why we're gonna have to go to. I know it's gonna sound weird, but I think I got a plan. Right. We're gonna go to Tibalts Apprentice.
Let's do it.
We're gonna raid his shop for all the products.
Let's do it.
Just
Do it.
buy singles. Just buy the cards you need.
Do you have Kefka? I was gonna make a joke about a future card, but if he does get that card, I might buy it from him.
Right. Hell yeah.
Well, I've got a couple boxes on order, so the inventory will be increasing again soon. So
Yeah. But yeah, it's not horrible. Like look, it ain't the end of the world kind of thing. It's just that I feel less inclined to have to buy a box. I don't feel like I'm getting my money's worth. Well, in either drift, I don't feel like I get my money's worth anyways. I mean, come on, they got a bunch of vehicles. Not a fan of vehicles. I'll play vehicles, but I'm not a fan of vehicles, right?
Yeah.
They deal with energy. Energy is one of those things I don't want to mess with, so I won't buy energy. There'll be singles in a set like that. 5-mana, 8/8 trampling dinosaur. Keep that in mind, Tibal. All right.
I mean, now I have seen some good cards come out of Extra Drift so far, but that list is very, very small.
Right.
yeah,
So-
really, I think it comes down to what Mark Rosewater said some time ago, which is you should be engaging with just the products that that speak to you, that you know what I mean, just the products that you want, and that's absolutely where it's come from, or where I'm finding myself drifting to. And I mean, aside from selling of cards or whatever, because I've got to get the cards or whatever, but as a player, I am drifting further and further from the game because of X numbers of years of support. You know what I mean? Like I said, I was back when Revised first came out. That's when I've been playing. That's when I started playing.
Right.
And there it felt like more an intimate experience. And again, I put all this off on me. This is my fault. It's not the company's fault. But it did feel like you had more investment in the game, and they listened to people more at that time. So
right.
that definitely has changed over the years. And again, I feel, talk about drifting, not ether drift. There's just me drifting off and not engaging with the products. I love the game, and I love playing with friends. And again, we go back to that over and over again. This is the gathering. That's the best part of Magic. So
Right. Well,
that's
first,
what we lean into.
First of all, I wanted to cover Coach's comment here. It says collector boosters are more expensive with less packs cards. Play boosters are more than basic draft boosters, so they are slightly more expensive per pack. Could be. Like I do not know the price of what it costs to make the packs, but I'm pretty sure it's a little more expensive with the variants and the time it takes to mix cards together. Could be.
Yeah, it could be.
But one thing I want to bring up though about Tibalt's beautiful monologue there he had right there. It was nice, tender, soft. Back in the day, and it's harder to do this in today's world, but back in the day, Wizards of the Coast used to be more intimate with its player base, right? Remember pre-release cards? That was a cool thing. I mean, they still do pre-release cards, but pre-release cards are less intimate than what they used to be, right? Pre-release cards, you're guaranteed a card per box. You don't know what pre-release card you're going to get in your pack, but you got one, you know. And nowadays you can buy like 5 pre-release boxes and get 5 pre-release cards. But back in the day, the only way to get a pre-release card was to, other than the secondary market, was to go to your pre-release and they handed you a freaking mythic that was worth going to the thing for. I remember getting Emrakul the Aeon's Torn as a pre-release card, or Ajani the Land Destroyer as a pre-release card, you know, and you got it for attending the pre-release, you know, and everybody got the same card, and at the time you couldn't play those cards in your decks. You just got them for going.
Yep.
Wizards of the Coast used to put an emphasis on in-store play. Now they talk about how they try to do that, but you know, since 2007, till today, the amount of game shops have exploded, so it's harder to keep up with the demand. The player base has exploded. It's harder to keep up with demand. So a lot of things had to change to cooperate with that. You know, so the intimacy that we used to have with Wizards of the Coast can no longer be the same because, you know, how can you court a few people over a million? You know, and that's just a weird way to phrase it, but you know, back in the day, we used to have a really good relationship with Wizards of the Coast, and Wizards of the Coast. That was when Wizards of the Coast really didn't get to know its players.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, they used to care about the players and didn't care too much about the so-called investors.
Mhm.
And Magic was in a better spot, I believe myself. I believe those in a better spot back then than what they are now.
Mhm.
I mean,
Well,
they
I
seem
mean,
like they're in a good spot, but yet to me, it seemed like they was in a better spot when they was cared about their players.
well, it's a tough read to call. I mean, Magic's been
Yep.
alive for 30 years, and there's still there's still a few people who work for Wizards of the Coast for those last 30 years. And you know, every year they get raises and stuff. They gotta pay their payroll. They hire new people. The price of living wage keeps going up a little bit more and more. So you know, the price of the product naturally going to go up. I get that. You know, then you know, yeah, Hasbro's cut some people on their losses went up, but those people are doing fine overall. I mean, follow a couple of them who have their own YouTube channels, like Veliverse, which is interesting. But like, you know, I wish Wizards was more clear about their decisions, like well, as clear as they could be without the affirmation of any information that they can't give. I wish they'd be like, well, we have to cut down the boxes for this reason. Or maybe we're cutting down the boxes because, you know, this is why we want to cut down the boxes. Like maybe they want to, maybe they're going to want to put in more rarities in the box. And they're like, well, we can't do that if there's 36 packs, and if we give you the more multiple mythic route, we want to give you a couple packs or less, you know, so you get more chances to pull these rares and mythics. I mean, I've opened up a play booster box where I got one extra rare out of the entire box.
Yep.
So
I was going to mention a couple of things. First of all, Coach makes a good point, a couple of points and stuff, and something else that I want to be clear about is the fact too that not every set is going to be for every person. That's
right.
Understandable.
Right.
And I can't be or am not mad about their things because they do bring new players in.
That's right.
And that's what I like about the various sets, even if I don't like them and they're not for me. Somebody else is going to like them and somebody else is going to be there. What I don't like to see is I don't like to see the company pandering to small groups of people. Now they may claim that while they can't serve everybody, they can't do this or whatever, but also when they go out of their way to serve very small, like they can listen on these small matters and stuff that don't affect the player base, but then they won't listen to the medium-sized player base that's there or whatever. Right, you know what I mean? They do a lot of virtue signaling and stuff like that that I don't think is a real reflection on the company, how they feel and how they want to print things. So I understand that they are a large company, though, and have to take everybody's feelings into account, or at least they claim they do. But then at the end of the day, they still do what they want to make their money. Right. And, you know, that's it, too. We don't have to play the game. If we don't like it, then don't play it.
Well, we don't have to buy the product if we don't like it.
We don't have to buy the product and stuff then either.
I mean, look at this. Look at this. See, Day of the Drift doesn't catch my fancy, but Tarkir and Edge of Eternities, which I got hidden behind this comment. Hold on. Tarkir and Edge of Eternities have my sights on them because I'm interested in Tarkir and I'm interested in Edge of Eternities. So understand not every set's going to be for us. Final Fantasy, you know, not a big fan for that. I mean, I like Final Fantasy, but I'm not really looking forward to that as a set. Day of the Drift, I'm definitely not looking forward for a set. Spider-Man, I'm interested in a little. But the two bottom ones, Tarkir and Edge of Eternities, got my attention. So looking at the products.
Yeah. Well, another thing is about this. You know, you can compare this to food, also, because let's say somebody likes food called hominy, which is a type of corn, which I can't stand hominy. I do not like hominy, but some people do.
Cut him
Some
off.
people
Cut his
don't.
mic. Cut his mic. Don't let him say that.
So you like hominy. You see, I can't stand the taste of it. And that's just like magic. I mean, I may like a set, and you may dislike the set, but the next set that comes out, hey, the role might be reversed.
Right.
For sure.
What
I hate,
that's the way magic is.
What I hate to see though is I hate to see them dumping products or mechanics or doing things to attract a player base that maybe isn't going to stay or have longevity, and maybe ruining things. I think I would feel better if I felt like there were more, and I've said this before, if there were more stewards of the game, if there were more people paying more attention to the game than the profits.
Right.
If I just knew that there were more people in the company, and I'm sure there are some. I know there are some that have been there from the beginning and so on. So no disrespect to them or what have you, but it would feel better if we heard more from those people that were looking to guide the game for longevity and not just short-term profits.
Right. It's interesting you say that, because being a company, they have to play test with different things. Energy is like they want to check it out again, how energy works. I mean, come on, they came up with an ability I think is BS. I mean, they didn't break it well enough. I don't think so, but they came up with exhaust, an ability you get to use once per game.
Yeah,
I'm exhausted already.
Right?
I'm not liking that mechanic because it's only once per game.
Right, like once per game.
Well, that's the other thing too, is I think that, and we've seen this before because they've tried tons of different things. The stuff that really works is kind of like the cream and is going to be there, 5 years from now. There's going to be those keywords, those things that you see in the game. And then there's going to be those things that have just gone by the wayside and we never see them again. You don't see a whole lot of flanking these days. You don't see a whole lot of banding these days, right?
Right.
They're out there. They can be played, but that is if we have the longevity of the game, we're going to be able to see those things, and the good stuff will rise and the other stuff will get forgotten or left behind. So,
right. Yeah. So that was a good thing. The Universe Beyond set at the end of the year might be Avatar: The Last Airbender, which would be cool.
Yeah, that does sound cool, and it is a rumor, but I've heard that rumor from more than one person, so it could be that, and I will enjoy that set if it is. I mean, yeah, it's a Nickelodeon, it'd be considered a Nickelodeon set, but I do like Avatar: The Last Airbender.
I'd like to interject real quick on that. It could be because they are doing a SpongeBob set, and secret layer. So it could be. It adds what's the word for it? Validation to it. It could be
Easter egg,
right? But they said unannounced. They said unannounced. Universe Beyond set, and they announced SpongeBob, so it has to be different than SpongeBob.
Right.
I mean, no, but it adds validation that it could be Airbender.
Oh yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
I mean, it could be, but we just never really know exactly what it is. We will not know until they announce it. It should be closer to time for it to be released.
Right. Yep. So really quick, because there's another thing I'd like to see in play boosters. KJ.
You like to see KJ in set boosters? Interesting.
I want to see KJ in set boosters.
I want to see Jar in the head.
I'd buy that secret lair.
I'll buy a future on.
I would like to see myself in a set booster as well, but I'm pretty sure they're going to exclude me from the set booster because they don't have enough room in their new pack limit.
I got a question for you, KJ. Have you ever heard of the comic series Plasm?
Plasm?
Yeah.
My God.
No. It's not
Yes.
one that comes to
Yes.
mind. Let me
Shows
look
how
it up real
old
quick.
Jim Shooter. Yeah,
Yeah. Remember
Okay.
how they did the comics for Plasma?
I do. Yes.
I wish the
Okay.
Magic storyline was like that.
Well, there's a TCG called
Playboosters.
Plasma.
Right? I thought KJ would know about this because he's a comic book fan, but Plasma.
He's not old enough. He's not old enough for that.
No.
I think he's older than me, but
I'm looking right now because it's not one I'm familiar with by title. But
Yeah, it was Jim Shooter's project. Once he had left Marvel and stuff like that, he did his own comic line for a while. And
is it called
I actually got a
Plasm
signed
or
copy.
Plasm?
Plasm.
Plasm.
Plazum.
Yep.
SUM, I think. And if you can't find it that way, look up Jim Shooter. Yeah, he was like I said, I actually got a signed copy of that when it came out, and the cards to go with it and everything. I had the whole set of that stuff when that came out. I got a chance to meet him.
I know who Jim Shooter is because of Secret Wars, but it's not a comic series I'm familiar with.
Coach Magic says he's saying they're already partnering with Nickelodeon. Plus, they hinted to it in MTGA with certain themes. Nice. All right. Let me describe what Plasm is. Let me describe what Plasm is for people.
Okay, Warriors of the Plasm. It was a series. Looks like 1980s comic book series.
93.
93.
Yeah, they had a fight with. They had to change the name of it because of Marvel suing them and stuff.
Yeah. But so Plasm was a comic book series where it was a trading card series where you actually had to collect all the cards, put the comic book together in trading cards. I wish Magic the Gathering storyline would be like you buy boxes and instead of getting art cards, you get comic slots. Maybe double-sided, maybe single-sided. I don't know how it would work. But if you collect all the art cards, basically the comic cards, you get the whole story of that set.
Okay, I know why I didn't know this this comic book series. I'm not a big fan of the stuff that Valiant Comics ever put out. I stayed away from the indie stuff back in the 90s, and Valiant was heavily into the indie comics back in the 90s.
Yeah. Well, kind of indie because Jim Shooter left and did his own project. But it was a pretty cool project. Like I watched Valiverse talk about it, and he was sucked into that kind of thing. He was a hardcore Jim Shooter fan and loved the Secret Wars and stuff. If you don't know Valiverse, Bobby Vala, he has his channel. I don't mean to shill someone out, but I love his channel. He's a toy designer. He used to work for Hasbro. But he used to work for a couple other companies. Now owns his own toy company. He's very knowledgeable, and he started his own card collecting channel. And then I started watching that, and he had a whole video on Plasm and started talking about that and how he got into it, like how they had special deals, special rarities, and stuff like that. It was pretty cool.
Okay, so I just looked up they were sued by Marvel Comics UK regarding the similarity to the name of a comic book series that Marvel Comics UK did called Plasma.
Yep. Yeah. But it was pretty cool. Warriors of Plasm. Yep. It was like I want to see Magic the Gathering to integrate the story into the card collecting. I think that'd be banger.
Yep.
Well, back in the day, you get your novel, you buy your novel, and you get your Mana Crypt.
Right? But now imagine the collector side, right? Not only are you buying collectible cards out of packs, you're pulling a storyline out of pack, and if you buy enough packs, you can potentially have the whole story collected.
Yeah, I wish they would bring back their lore.
Yeah, the lore would be, and not on the. I mean, they have lore on the website, but it's like 5 chapters every time.
Yeah, but some people don't even like getting on the website.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying I wish that they make physical media for the lore. They used to do
Right.
novels, which my wife actually has a couple novels still, unless she threw them away. I don't think so. But if they made a comic strip, make a whole comic book and put in the art card. I mean, come on. They do 250 cards in a set. They do an art card for almost every card in the set. They could make a 250 card comic book frame by frame.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It'd be awesome. You know, on one side of the card is the comic frame, and on the back side of the comic frame is like on the back side of the card, it's the credits for the people who did the comic. You know, I think that'd be awesome. Be amazing. I mean, am I nuts for thinking that way?
No.
No, I
Well,
think that would
I
be a
think
good
both-
idea for just a trading card series, not necessarily just anything. I mean, you can go with trading cards. You can do it like all across the card genre.
Mm-hmm.
I think both things can be true. I do think you're nuts, and I do think it's a good idea.
What Donruss baseball cards used to do back in the 90s is they used to release a set of baseball cards, and on the back side of some of the cards would consist of a puzzle piece that you can place the puzzle pieces together and make a larger size baseball card. Or they'd even had some with a few football stadiums for the football cards that they did, and you could take the pieces with the pictures on the back and make a puzzle of the picture.
Right. That makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah, they also came with bubble gum.
Yeah, I don't want bubblegum in my magic cards, honestly. But no, I think it'd be a cool idea. Now, is there anything you guys would want in a magic set pack? You know, that's what the show's about. Things you want more in it, and play boosters and stuff. Like, is there something you want like that they don't do?
Well, I do know that a lot of card companies, when they do the releases and whatnot in box form, they usually have like what some folks call a top card, and
Right.
it'll be separate from the packs, which will be a limited edition card. They could do that. I know that some card companies once again, this dates me back in the 90s. If you bought full boxes of miscellaneous cards like card packs and whatnot, sometimes you got a poster that you could do things. Also, heck, even if we're talking about, in order to compensate for limiting the amount of cards in a box and keeping the price the same, maybe do something like cereals used to do back in the day, and allow you to keep the box tops, send them in, and for the price of shipping and handling, you get a little special something.
That'd be
There
cool.
you go.
That'd be cool.
You know, there are ways around what a lot of people are having a problem with right now, with multiple companies gouging prices and changing things. And that way around it is, okay, let's offer an alternative rather than just taking away.
Right. And with that, we need to get to
Hit that subscribe button. Become a part of the creep.
Too much to take. So it's lit. MTG3, are you game? Rise, creep, rise, building a following as we gain. Spitting fire like a dragon, no one can bring us down. MTG3 in the house, we own this town. Ripping through the beats with a fury.
Oh, look at the time. KJ was talking, and man, he took up a lot of time. No, I'm kidding.
We kid.
We need to start chilling out ourselves. Tibalt needs to jump out in a hurry, scurry. So we're going to start with Tibalt to chill himself out. So there we go.
I feel bad because I have to go. I could obviously stay here and talk to you guys all day long. Yes, definitely go to TCG Player Dark Ritual if you are looking for singles. If you want to keep up with me on a daily basis, you can usually find something of mine on Tibalt_apprentice on Instagram. Look for me on YouTube, doing lots of videos complaining about Arena and trying to tick off Hillbilly and get people to engage with me. I'm kidding, of course.
That's why they need. That's why they need to change their name to Tibalts _apprentice _chaos king.
Exactly. I should have some. I should be doing another interview with a friend from Instagram, just cardboard. We're going to be talking more about Lord Windgrace again. So look forward to that too coming.
Lord Windgrace. Whoop whoop.
Yeah,
Sounds
good times.
All right, now we're gonna go over here and hold on, my computer. All right, don't
Peter.
we're gonna go to mugenfool.
Hey, everybody. Don't have nothing planned for today, but maybe tomorrow I'll stream some games.
All right, sounds fun. Sounds good. Then from mugenfool, we're gonna go to Hellwheeler.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Tonight we have Question Chaos. And since people have started getting their Horror House cards, we are looking at questions that have come up on the Horror House ones. I mean, I am still waiting for mine. It is working its way across the oceans, I believe. But I'm waiting on my package. So that will also be coming out, I'm hoping, next week. Fingers crossed it makes its way across the ocean so that I can have it by next week. But
fingers crossed. You got this.
But we'll be discussing all of that.
Oh yeah, you got this. I believe in you. Probably not.
It's
as
not
much
me
as,
you've got to believe in. It's the postage system.
probably,
Lord, he's trying to get me again.
Probably not as much.
Howdy,
as KJ.
hey, boys and girls. Are you loving it, boys and girls? I hope you're being good heads because we got a happy meal for you. Every Wednesday, join Jesse and I for Procrastinating Across the Ocean, where we talk about everything that you never asked us to talk about, where we're going to talk about anyway, because heck, we're going to do it. And then after that, we're going to play a game, possibly Borderlands, possibly Balloons TD6. Who knows? Make sure you go to Jesse's Discord and vote on what game we're going to play after procrastinating. Also, we got a few projects coming soon. We're going to be doing World of Warcraft with tcgdude, some D&D with Salmonella. Keep posted for the dates on those. And remember, be good heads. And I am not your Happy Meal toy.
And now for Hillbilly.
Dang, Blake, I thought I was here with Chucky for a minute.
Chucky.
Anyway, I did not stream this morning because I woke up and I was still tired. So I just went back, drank my cup of coffee, went back to bed. But I will be streaming this afternoon at 2 o'clock, and I'll probably do an extra long stream this afternoon. But it's going to start around 2 o'clock. And we playing some arena. And that's all I got playing for today. And then tomorrow, though, around 1 o'clock, I'm going to try to fire off a Commander game.
Oh,
Commander! That's going to be tomorrow. So I invite everybody interested in playing Commander to let me or Super Fast Tortoise know about it, and we'll save you a spot, save you a seat. But it is going to be a first come, first serve basis, though. But that's all I got planned for today and tomorrow. We'll be arena stream in the morning as usual. That's
Sounds
everything that I got planned out for today and tomorrow.
Woo-hoo. Now, for Super Fast Tortoise here, Super Fast Tortoise said, hey, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We are at 697 subscribers. Can we get 3 more subscribers and hit that 700 by today? I guess we'll see. Let's get there. And with that, tonight we're going to play some Commander at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time on my channel. If you want to participate in the game, hit me up on Discord. Right? I'll make sure to give you room so I can send you a link to the spell table chat. And we're going to be around power level 6 and 7. And we're going to have a good time. I don't know what deck I'm playing yet. Maybe I'll play something tenaciously devious. No. Dog me. What if it's Tulane? What if I played a land wipe? Who knows? You never know until you played.
Well, you are the king of wipes.
King of wipes. That's funny. That's funny because you think of like butt wipes and stuff like that. That's funny. Anyways, with that, everybody, I want to thank you all for being here. Everybody in chat, Coach, thanks for showing up. Metamonk and everybody else showed up, like Kevin G. Be awesome, be amazing. Everybody who showed up on the show and hung out on the show today, thank you very much. But I want to remind you that you're all awesome and amazing, that someone out there loves you, like someone loves you, like we love you, right? And someone's thinking about you. And if you can, go out and make someone's day a little bit brighter, because you might be the change someone else needs today. And with that, if you're going to play a game of Magic the Gathering tonight, play wise, my friends. I totally want to thank you for watching today's video. I really appreciate it, 100%. Like this video as if it's your favorite kind of pizza, dude. And if you wouldn't mind, consider smashing that subscribe button and hit that bell for notifications. Every one of these things you do helps the channel out a lot.
The moves, the strategies, and the flair. Super fast tortoise is running the show. The crowd goes wild wherever he goes.